Jasprit Bumrah and no balls versus Pakistan. A nightmare that, truth be told, most people don't want to remember, considering the last time he bowled a no ball before today's T20I against Pakistan in the Asia Cup versus Pakistan, well, it came in the final of the 2017 Champions Trophy, and we all know how that match ended up going. Now, it is too early to tell whether or not something similar happens in this particular match, but the main talking point of this video will be that one no ball, which, despite appearing like a no ball, was called not a no ball, as in it was ruled a fair delivery. Of course, I'm referring to this particular ball, which you can see here on the screen, where you can see that Bumrah's foot, the landing of it suggests that it was on the line rather than him having any part of his shoe behind the line, but it was still for some reason ruled a fair delivery by the third umpire, despite the fact that the third umpire took some time out to actually debate the decision. He took some time to go over the replays multiple times and ended up ruling it a fair delivery. How exactly, I personally have no idea, but as you can expect, some fans across the border were not particularly happy with this particular decision and of course took to social media to vent their frustration. First off is this one fan saying blatant cheating by the umpires favouring the Indian team. First the Fakar catch and now the Bumrah no ball. There's this one, another user says that was not out and a no ball in the last over of the power play featuring Bumrah. Pathetic. Another reaction, and this one comes from this one fan saying that was clearly a no ball by Bumrah. The umpires are acting blind today. Another interesting one came from this particular fan where they said, well, yeah, Bumrah bowls a clear no ball and the third umpire says it's fair. They're not even hiding it now. Cheating. That is at least according to this particular fan. Is it cheating though, or is it a really bad call? Obviously, until we have any proof of there being cheating, it's fair to say that you can't be calling it cheating. It is though a pretty egregious call, especially when you've seen that such calls in the past have usually been adjudged no balls. Now, what I did when trying to actually judge whether or not this was fair was I zoomed in on this video and still looked at it, and truth be told, it doesn't make it much simpler. Look at what you can see on your screen. It still doesn't make it an easy decision, because from what you can see, it does very much look like his boot is on the line rather than behind the line. So if it's on the line, and of course the old saying goes that the line always belongs to the umpire, but according to the rules, on the line usually means that it's a no ball. So it does seem like he's had a bit of a howler there. But what are your thoughts on the matters? Do you agree with some of the fan opinions being shared? You can let us know that in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell, of course. Follow us also on social media. We're on Instagram, X, and Facebook. And stay tuned to Sports Today for more such updates from the world of sport.